did him in that video, and then I haven't really done him since then. I should get back on him. I was really feeling him in that video, but barely even skated in like the last week. Skated like once or twice. Carter Skateboarding, sup? Merry Christmas, guys. How's your Christmas been? I wanted to get on and just see what's popping for you guys as Christmas is. Tell you guys thank you for another year. Honestly, this next year might be my last year on YouTube. So, I might have to go out with a bang. Zach, good Christmas. I got a new skateboard. Sick. What kind of board did you get, Zach? Who cares? Thank you, dude. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are all doing good. I wanna get back into doing live streaming. Probably will sometime this year. Like, kind of set up an office and like a streaming setup, and then check in with you guys more often. Creature VX. That's so sick. I got a Santa Cruz VX. My wife hooked it up. It's the same exact board I'm riding now. I just wanted another one because I like it so much. The VX boards are the real deal, dude. I really like the VX boards. What are you guys doing for the rest of today? I'm assuming, I don't know, if you celebrate Christmas, I feel like most people open presents like first thing, and then it's like, what do we do for the rest of the day? What should I do for the rest of today, guys? Thinking about, I guess I'll just share kind of where I'm at with this whole YouTube thing for the 5 of you that care to be here. um, I'm like, I've been like debating quitting YouTube, and I haven't really talked about it at all. I kind of just been keeping it in my head. I feel like for the amount of effort I put in, it's not really paying off how I would have wanted it to. But also, I just don't have a lot of time, and so it's so stressful. Between my wife being a real estate agent and then me trying to, she's starting her business and she's crushing it. I'm doing this business, I'm not crushing it. So it's like a little bit feels like, what am I doing this for? When I could do something like in another industry and make a lot more money. This feels a little bit like pointless. But something deep inside is telling me to keep going. So, I don't know. I feel like this might be my last year. I think I might. I'm playing with the idea of maybe doing like a video part this year. Being like, even if I quit YouTube and it was all for nothing, at least I filmed a video part. Like, had a reason to like film a video part. And I'm starting to pay my homie TJ. He's a filmer and an editor. So I think I might be paying him to film and edit videos. And so maybe we'll do like street missions. I don't know what you guys think about that, if that's cool or lame, or if you guys would want to see kind of the process episode by episode of like getting tricks and building making my first street part. It would probably be like a 2-minute part, so not anything crazy, but that's kind of the idea that I'm playing with. Is like, I kind of would have regretted if I never filmed a video part. Like, even as like bad as it's gonna be, as unremarkable as it would be, I feel like it still is like my statement that like I was here and like tried to like contribute to skateboarding in my own way, and do it kind of in the traditional way. That's kind of how people earn respect in the skateboard community is with video parts, and so I don't know. You put yourself on the chopping block to be praised or ridiculed, and I don't know. I feel like until you've done that, you haven't really done anything in the skateboard industry. So that's one thing I'm really thinking about is getting a video part done this next year, and maybe that's the whole focus of my channel, and I just grind it out, put out a video part, and then quit, and you guys never see me again. I fall off. I don't know. Or maybe it pops off. Kyle Jet, good channel, Local Joe. You can get something more conventional and do this on the side. Yeah, Kyle, I don't know if if I got something more conventional, I think I would just skate on the side and not worry about making content. The whole reason I started making content was because I knew that if I had a financial incentive, I would not quit skateboarding again. It would be like my reason to like stay consistent. Not that I'm in it for the money, because I don't make like hardly any money doing this, but it's enough that it's like it keeps me going, you know. Like it keeps me motivated, and the idea of growing it to a point that it could make me a good amount of money, like that's enough to like it's kept me skateboarding like consistently for like 3 years. So I appreciate that about the YouTube channel, and I don't know what would happen if I stopped the YouTube channel. I feel like if life would just get in the way and I would kind of like skating would slip, or maybe because I would not be like stressed for time or anything, I would just skate on the side for fun, post some clips to Instagram or whatever. But one cool thing is I do have a paid brand deal coming up. I'm not going to say with who yet because it's not till January, but that's my first time getting paid by a company to like make some content, and it's sick. I'm getting like a pair of dunks out of it, and yeah, they're the Yuto Horigome dunks. So I'm stoked. That's kind of like a dream scenario. I'm not getting paid that much money, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'll take what I can get. And if the dollar amount from each brand deal, you know, going forward can get bigger and bigger, then maybe I stick around. Pat Kelly, Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you, Pat. Merry Christmas to you. Shout out Pat Kelly, dude. When I was streaming consistently for like about a month, I feel like Pat always showed up. Appreciate you, dude. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Moore Hadley, Merry Christmas, bro. I'm about to get a new deck. My local skate shop has a Boxing Day sale. Oh, sick. You must be in not the U.S. In Australia and like I guess European countries. I think mainly the UK. Boxing Day is like our Black Friday in the United States, but they do it the day after Christmas, which makes way more sense. There you go, in Australia. Yeah, I lived in Australia for 2 years, so that's how I learned about Boxing Day. Team Average, what up? I got a new board for Christmas. What board did you get, Team Average? I'm DeFort. What up, Dylan? Shout out Dylan. He's another OG. Dylan bought every single item in my last drop. Every single item. How are you liking the shirts, Dylan? The shirts and the hats. You rocking them, or are they just sitting on the hanger? Hopefully you like them. I got a GX1000 deck. That's sick. Very cool brand. Super cool brand. Kind of mysterious, you know? They don't have like a big name, like marquee writer or anything. It's just like a team of crazy people. Both are fire, bro. Super comfy. I'm glad, Dylan. The shirts are a little thin. Like, I kind of regret. So the shirt I use is really, really comfy. It's really, really light, and I'm glad because it's like good for skating. But I think it's better for skating more like in the summer than in the winter. But anyways, you live and you learn. I really like the shirts though, but they're definitely not like a winter shirt. You got definitely wear some layers with that shirt. guys. I just wanted to hop on and kind of connect with you guys. I miss doing these lives because I feel like I get to talk to you and you guys get to ask me questions. Team Average, did you have a good Christmas, Joe? Yeah, I did. My wife kills it. She's really good at giving gifts. So she got me some Nike slides. I really like wearing slides, but the ones I have are cheap. They're off of like Temu. They hurt my feet. So she got me some proper like Nike slides. She got me the Nike SB Pogo shoes, but I'm not gonna skate in them. They're just chiller shoes. They look probably good to go out on a date or whatever. So not gonna be skating those, but I was stoked. They're comfy. And then I don't know. She got me a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, really shout out to Canberra hooking it up fat. Yeah, she also got me that board. She got me a Santa Cruz Mario McCoy VX deck. Sick board. I'm stoked. It's what I'm riding right now. I'm stoked to have another. I like to stick with things. I like to not jump around like too much. I feel like the more you're used to what you're skating, the easier it is to like learn and progress, and you're spending less time figuring out the shoes or the setup or whatever, and you just get to focus on learning, which I really like. Me and my friends skate the same park as you. Dude, have we ever met there, Zach? Have we ever talked? Have we ever seen each other? These kids, I got some Ashad Wear shoes for Christmas. Sick. I really like those shoes. I really like the look of those shoes. More Hadley, dude. No worries, dude. We're just chilling. You have a Merry Christmas, dude. Any skate predictions for 2024? I think Ashad's dropping a new shoe and a new part. Merry Christmas, dog. Thanks, Ando. Merry Christmas, never knew. Thank you, dude. Same to you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and got to spend some time with people you love. Predictions for 2024. I think this year was really quiet in terms of video parts, but I think next year's gonna turn up. Dylan's saying Yuto should have won Sodi. I don't think so. I don't know, man. I feel like Yuto's not really pushing himself. He's doing just the shortest parts. He is on the level of Nyjah. He needs to make some video parts like it, in my opinion. I think if Yuto put out a 10-minute part, then we'd be having a different conversation. But yeah, I think he put out some good skating, but I don't think Yuto has had any video part that has been so groundbreaking. Like Nyjah's Need That Part or Time to Shine. Nyjah's put out some crazy parts. Need That. What's the other one? Till Death. Nyjah's put out some groundbreaking parts. So I think he's got to step his game up. Same with, and I think that's why Miles Silva's got it this year. I didn't think he was gonna get it just because he only put out one part, but I wanted him to get it just because I think he put out the best skating. But I think partially it was, he's a San Francisco guy. He kind of fits the mold for Thrasher. He knows all the dudes there. Because he's from Sacramento, but he spends time in SF with John Perez and he's on Adidas. Adidas kind of has San Francisco locked down, I feel like. Over 40 Texas skater. Merry Christmas, Joe. Thank you, dude. Merry Christmas to you. Will you be reacting to the 2024 Olympics? I'd like to see more coverage. It depends. It depends on just where we move to, and if we move to a place where I can have a good little streaming setup, then I would be totally down to do Olympic coverage and all that. I feel like that's kind of easy money, but um, yeah, it just depends. Like this type of streaming stuff, I can't really do that often, just because I don't have a good place for it. And so if I'm doing it, I'm doing it like in the backyard or in my car. You know, I don't want to bother anybody else. So, but if I can get that sorted out, then yeah, definitely there'll be a lot more streaming, and I would definitely. I mean, the Olympics, that's easy. That's an easy way to make content. I feel like. I think Nigel's gonna win the Olympics. I think he's got it. Um, I think he was probably skating better before when he choked, but I think the pressure just got to him, and I think now it's like his worst fears have already happened, which is he got to the biggest stage and choked. So I feel like the character arc is like now he's kind of faced his worst demon, and now I think he's gonna clutch it out in the Olympics. Personally, he's got it. I mean, Yuto's just not. Nobody is as consistent as Nyjah, and I know Nyjah's been a little bit less consistent lately, but I think he's got the Olympics. Sammy, Merry Christmas, dude. Thank you for popping into the live. Shout out Sammy Baked. OG. It's funny, Sammy. The other day, I was filming a video. I was filming a video learning a trick from Gifted Haters Video Part. The fakie 50, half cab, back 50. And I was like, before tries, I was like, this one's for Gondor, this one's for Narnia, just saying whatever. And then I just started saying subscribers' names, and you were the first one I thought of. I was like, this one's for Sammy, but I didn't land at that try, but I did land it overall, so that's good. Anyways, thank you, Sammy, for all the support. Thank you, all you guys, but especially the like 30 or so people that support me on Patreon. That's like, you guys are real ones, so massive shout out to you guys. Nyjah, I think, has been slowing down year after year. He should focus on the street. I don't know, has he though? Has he though? Did you see him just win the World Skate contest? I only saw the highlights, but it looked like he absolutely dominated. Maybe am I thinking of the right contest? Anyways, I think Nyjah may be slowing down, but I think it just goes to show how far ahead he was that I think he's still got the Olympics. I just think he's got the consistency and the mentality to win. And I don't know. I think Yuto went extra hard because he was in his hometown, and good for him. I'm stoked for Yuto to make that happen. First time with skating the Olympics or whatever, but I want Nyjah to win. I want the U.S. to take home the gold. I saw some weird thing John Hill posted about how he's like, the Olympics is like separating us. I'm like, bro, come on. John Hill says some crazy stuff sometimes. Also, he like complained in a video about how he wouldn't collab with people that said bad things about him or were friends with people that said bad things about him. And so that left him with like very little friends, and I'm like, well, duh. I I feel like they're making assumptions about you, and so you're making assumptions about them. Like, you're not. Anyway, I don't think the John Hill collab is ever gonna happen. Who would you guys want to see me collab with in 2024? What's the dream local Joe collab? I think I know what most of you are gonna say, but what kind of content do you guys want to see me make? That's the question, dude. I gotta spice it up. I gotta make things interesting. My views are not looking too hot, man. trying to reinvent myself this year. Have you been watching any of the P-Rod videos, like the life set? Yes, Team Average. I have. I just watched the life reset update, and I thought it was super sick. Very inspiring. I feel like I've been in a very similar place to P-Rod, just about life. I feel like I'm just kind of over it. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of like lost my direction in life, and I need to kind of. I've been trying to, for the last month or so, reassess what it is I want. Um, and if it's, I don't know, if it's this YouTube thing, like I need to commit and really like figure some things out. I am DeFort. Park reviews. Okay. I don't know, man. Park reviews are kind of played out. But I don't know. If enough people ask for it, I would do it. I don't know if I can do that better than John Hill because I feel like he can skate everything in the park. If there's a park with anything relatively gnarly, it's like, well, there it is, guys. I'm not gonna skate it. But I don't know. Maybe there's a different angle I can take when it comes to parks. I am pretty like particular about parks and how they're designed. I've designed a bunch of parks, like 3D design and like Google SketchUp and stuff. Team Average says Local Joe collab with P-Rod video. That would be sick. Zach, yo, I love John Hill. I'm glad, dude. If you like John Hill, more power to you. I don't have. I guess I don't have like negative feelings towards John Hill, but sometimes I just think the stuff he says, it's like, I think he's really good at documenting some hard moments in his life, and I think he's a little bit like bitter about some things, and it comes across on camera, and it's not what I want to tune in for. Maybe for other people it makes it more, it like adds value. For me, I just like, I don't know. I don't know what I get out of John Hill videos. I guess the skating, seeing him skate different stuff, but don't really know why I watch John Hill videos. I think it's the exploration. I think those are the videos from John Hill that I like, is when he's like going someplace like in the streets, finding spots, and like I think that's interesting. Sometimes his topical videos are a little bit weird. Collab with Dan Corrigan. I almost did once. I have his phone number. I hit him up when I was in California, and then I had to come home before we had a chance to collab. So I could see that happening. I could see Dan Corrigan collab happening in 2024, but Solar Dare, yo, Joe, Merry Christmas. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Dan Corrigan collab would be sick. I feel like he thinks about skating like kind of like I do. Like really thinks. He thinks twice, maybe 3 times sometimes about tricks that he's trying or how to do certain things on your skateboard. He's much better than I am. Nah, not Dan. He's not the vibe. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't have anything against Dan. Dan seems pretty cool. I think he's got a wacky bag of tricks. I sometimes get tired of seeing the same tricks all the time, but it's still better than all the skating I do. So, like skill-wise, you know. But I guess that's the whole thing with me, is I'm just like out here just a dude trying to get better. Our product review's dead too. I think the Transformer rail is dope, and most of the King Ram stuff are nice. I tried to collab with Transformer Rails like a year or two ago. They weren't having it. I don't think my social media presence was high enough to make it worth it to them. Um, so if they reach out to me, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna try. Keen Ramps sent me a rail though, and it's a great rail. Shout out Keen Ramps. I normally have that in the description of my videos. It's like a 6-foot adjustable round rail, and yeah, no complaints about that rail. Better than the rail I had before, and adjustable and great size. Just like, yeah, huge shout out to Corey Keene for hooking it up with the rail. I need to learn more tricks on the rail. I think in this year I would like to learn like a big spin front board, kickflip front board, maybe kickflip 50, maybe 50 kickflip out like Chloe Clavel, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Product reviews, I feel like they feel a little bit played out. There's always going to be a need for product reviews, but I don't know. I feel like here, y'all, there's 8 people here. I want you guys to rate me out of 10. How good of a job do I do in my videos of making a personal connection? Rate me out of 10. Leave it in the comment in the chat. Out of 10, 0 to 10, how good do I do making a personal connection on camera? Because I think your guys' opinions are, what counts, but I think I'm trash at it. I think am so focused on the skating. I don't particularly like being on camera and filming myself. It feels very weird, and I can do fine at it. Like it's not uncomfortable for me. I just feel like I'm not doing a great job connecting with you guys. But yeah, leave it in the chat. 0 to 10. How good am I at making a personal connection in my videos? I feel like that's something that John Hill does a pretty good job. I'm DeFord giving me a 9, bro. I think that's too high. That's so funny that you'd say that. We need some more feedback. Who else? Who else has a rating? I don't know. Maybe you guys are all gonna say like high numbers because y'all are in here in my live stream on Christmas Day, so you're somewhat invested. Maybe something I said at some point made a personal connection, and that's why you're even here in the first place. So maybe it's kind of pointless to ask because it's just like an echo chamber. But the other thing is, your boy is looking fat. I've just put on so much weight. I'm the fattest I've been in my life, and my body's feeling great. I do my cold plunge and go straight into the hot tub. My knees are feeling great. I've been working out consistently for about the last week. Team average 4. I would like to see you do other things that you like to do. Yeah. Anyways, so my body's feeling good, but I'm just fat, dude, and I'm almost part of me like hates so much how fat I've gotten that it's like, bro, maybe I just quit YouTube and just I was gonna say start a fitness channel, but not even that. Just like put all my time and energy into like getting myself straightened out, like getting back in shape, like figuring out what I want, and then coming back or like leaving altogether. But I don't know. It's been an interesting last month trying to figure out what to do. But unfortunately, dude, unfortunately, I I have this feeling that it's not time to quit. Even though I low key kind of just want to quit and be done because YouTube's just been so frustrating. Like I've been really consistent with it for about 2 years. I put out like hundreds of videos, and it's just like it's not quite doing it, you know. So it's like I know I could make way more money doing other things. It's just I like doing this. But if it's not making money, that's kind of non-negotiable. So I've got to figure out how to make it make sense. Sergio Tomasini, cool name. Sergio, thoughts on Gifted Hater? Happy holidays, Joe. Yeah, dude, I really like Gifted Hater. My next video coming out on Friday on YouTube is about learning Gifted Hater, a trick that Gifted Hater did in his video part. Half cab or fakie 50, half cab back 50. Um, yeah, so I really like Gifted Hater, and I posted like a thing the other day, not the other day, but a while ago, like a month ago, about how he roasted me or whatever, flamed me. I don't know what the title is, something like that. And I just got to be completely transparent. I talked to Gifted Hater to be like, yo, were you flaming me or no? And he's like, not really. I just thought your video was funny, and so I screenshotted it. And then when I went to post that clip, I didn't want it to be a reel, so I made it a carousel, and that was the first thing that popped up. So in my head, if you're screenshotting something like that because you thought it was funny, you're probably sending it to somebody else and you think it's funny. And so I think he was putting it there because he found it amusing. Like, I think it was ironic, but I don't think he was really like coming at me like that, you know? But regardless, we talked and whatnot, and he said, no, I wasn't really coming at you. And I'm like, all right, dude, now knowing that, like, do you want me to take it down or leave it up and let the pot keep stirring? And he said, I can take the heat, and just said to leave it up. So, I honestly think he did that just because drama gets clicks, and I honestly think he wanted me to get the views from that. Which, like, shout out to Gifted Hater, dude. Like, I think he's a good guy. I really think he's a genuinely, like, good person. And I think he has a talent for being critical, but I don't think it's personal, and it did kind of crush my channel's views when he came after me for doing like clickbaity titles and thumbnails, and that like really hurt my views. Cost me like a lot of money, I think. Um, but he made valid points, and so yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I got nothing against Gifted Hater. Nothing but love, dude. Nothing but love. I think Joe is nice, dude. Super cool, dude. And yeah. So those are my thoughts on Gifted Hater. I think when I posted stuff about like Gifted Hater flame me, a lot of people were like coming out in the comments and being like, "Yo, Gifted Hater, that guy's so corny. That guy's so cringe." And I'm like, dude, he's flaming me, and I don't even think that. Like, I can see that if he's making valid points, he's making valid points. So, hit the gym, bro. That'll make your skating 10 times better. Yeah, I've been hitting the gym. I took a little bit of a break after Thanksgiving. Kind of got off my rhythm. But this last week, I was very diligent every single day. I was in the gym. So, um, yeah. It's more so the eating and losing weight than it is working out. You can always out eat your exercise. And for me, it's like I've always been able to like be active enough to whatever I ate, like I would just like exercise it off. But now, that's just not the lifestyle I'm in. So I've got to learn how to eat less and yeah, so lose some weight. Don't leave. Maybe take a break. Yeah, take some time off. Yeah, thought about that. I thought about just taking a break. Shred Sticks 83. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas to you. What up, Jay Skate Day? Merry Christmas, dude. I hope you're doing well. Um, nah, Joe, don't quit, brother. I don't know, man. Oh snap! What up, fam? parts too. Yeah, that would be fun, reviewing parts. Maybe you should ask Joe for some YouTube advice. Yeah, I've thought about it. I don't know if we're on that level, me and Joa. Like we've had, a handful of conversations on YouTube or on Instagram and whatnot, and it's always been positive. But I don't know if I'm ready to ask that of him. But also, I feel like part of what he would say is, I don't know. I think what makes Gifted Hater work is something that you can't teach. So I don't know what he would really have to say. I just think he's funny and he's witty and he's smart and he's critical. Like he's just got um this what do I want to call this, amalgamation, this uh, collection of skills that just make him so unique and that make his content work. But I would be interested to see how he's got freaking thousands of patrons on Patreon. That's where the money is at, to be honest. Um, and I want to figure out how to make content that is worth it to people that they want to sign up for my Patreon. I'm still figuring it out. I mean, I've got like 37 people paying $5 a month, so to them, evidently it's worth it. But it's nothing like Gifted Hater. He's got literally thousands. Like he makes probably around 10K or more a month. But I know California taxes are crazy. So, anyways, yeah, I would love to pick his brain, but I don't want to, go where I'm not welcome or ask. I don't know. I don't know if he really wants to be a YouTube consultant to local Joe. Okay, I don't know, the way you break down tricks in your videos is pretty next level, honestly. Hope YouTube turns around for you, bro. Merry Christmas, Joe. I hope you're doing well too, and that it goes up from here. Thank you, Jay. Same to you, dude. It's not time to quit, bro. Trust the process. This year is gonna be your year. Thank you, AP. Thank you. That's what my wife keeps saying too. She's killing it in her job, and I don't know. Yeah, she keeps saying that we're both gonna crush it this year. I hope she's right. Colton, what up? Merry Christmas. Thank you, Colton. Merry Christmas to you. Everybody, think about how sick it would be to have your own private skate park. To have just like a giant garage, build like a perfect ledge, perfect flat bar, maybe some quarter pipe, maybe some I don't know, maybe like a little bank ramp. Have this little skate setup in your garage. Colton is making it happen. Shout out Colton. He's documenting the whole process on his channel, and yeah, you guys should go watch the video. Yeah, super sick. That's like honestly the kind of content that I would like to make is like building things and skating them. I freaking yeah, that would be the funnest. Colton Bassett, it gets pricey fast. We'll see. Yeah, you might need to start getting a plug for some like 2x4s from like a building company or something that is like getting rid of them. But that ledge, Colton built this ledge, is 10 foot long and 10 inches tall, like the perfect ledge to learn on. Ben DeGrosse is the same thing. Yeah, dude, Ben DeGrosse has the dream setup, honestly. I would love to go skate his little private spot. I think I would like an indoor spot, even if it was smaller. But Sergio Tomasini, you're a good guy, Joe. Came a long way. Blessings to you and your family in the future. Thank you, Sergio Tomasini. Grazie. I don't know if Tomasini is Italian. Sounds sick. Tennis court with granite ledge goes hard. Yeah. Yeah, no, his setup is sick. Honestly, I would love to build a little granite ledge. I've looked into it. Like sometimes you can find on Facebook Marketplace people getting rid of countertops and stuff, and it wouldn't be too crazy to build something like that. I'm for it. Hit him up. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think I'd be down, but I'd need to get a passport to go up to. I think he's in Vancouver, Canada. But I would love to go up there. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, but different country. This side of the border, but same climate, and I love that area. And honestly, I never feel quite as like peaceful and like grounded as when I'm back in like the Pacific Northwest. So I would love to go see my boy Ben. Um, all right, guys. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm getting a little cold out here, but if you guys want to ask me anything or say anything, um, I'm gonna give you that chance for the next like minute or so. Um, whatever you guys want to talk about, or whatever questions you have, tricks you're trying, tips that you need, comments you need to get off your chest. Let's hear it. I don't want to cut anybody off if they want to talk about something, but if not, I'm dipping out. But I'll give you guys a second if there's something you guys want to leave in the chat. It's a beautiful day today. Beautiful day today. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but blue skies, 60-degree weather. Got my heel flips on lock now. You just have to go back and watch your kickflip hacks. There you go. Yeah, dude. If you can heel flip, you can kickflip for sure. Kickflip, I think, takes a little bit more technique than a heel flip. Easy to lead with the knee on heel flip. You know what's crazy, Dylan? It's easier with kickflips for sure. If you can figure out how to lead with the knee on heel flips, then leading with the knee on kickflips is way easier. But the flick is a little bit more precise on kickflips than it is on heel flips. I feel like heel flips are a little bit more forgiving, yet harder to control, whereas kickflips are easier to control, but less forgiving, if that makes sense. But I'm stoked that you're getting your heel flips, dude. Um, yeah, dude, I'm happy. I saw a kid at the park this week, and he was like, dude, you taught me how to ollie, um, like earlier this year. I like watched your videos and taught me how to ollie. And then another kid came up at the park, same session, only like a few minutes later, and was like, dude, is your name? What's your name, dude? And I was like, it's Joe. And he's like, dude, are you on YouTube? And I was like, yeah. And he was like so stoked to meet me and whatnot. And yeah, so it was good. It was good, a good feeling to know that my videos are benefiting some people. Um, Part of me feels like what I'm doing is meaningless in the grand scheme of things. People are born, they live, and they die. And I don't know if skateboarding provides any real meaning to life. So it's pretty deep, but kind of what I've been thinking. I'm not sure if I'm really doing the most I can for the world with this YouTube channel, but nevertheless, I feel deep down something's telling me to keep going with it. So until that little feeling goes away, that intuitive push, I guess I'm here on YouTube with you guys doing it. Heel flips you can just force. Kick flips are finicky, yeah. Kick flips are definitely finicky. Even the best pro skaters, so many of them struggle with kick flips. Have you been keeping a consistent board setup as of late? If not, what do you normally tend to switch? Dude, I do not switch like hardly anything. Not shoes, not boards. Like The only thing I'm switching is my freaking bushings because Thunder bushings are garbage and break so much. I'm on like my fourth pair of bushings with the same set of Thunder trucks. That's really the only thing I changed. I'm still on the Ashadware Thunder trucks, Ashadware wheels. I guess I did change my bearings at like, I don't know, like 7 months ago. I don't change much, dude. I'm not out here playing with my setup. My number one goal in skateboarding is to learn stuff and get better. And changing your setup, even if it's good for like content and good for views and like you can come up with some interesting ideas with it, bro, I want to go have a good session. I don't want to be worrying about shoes or boards. So, like, if I'm gonna switch to a different pair of shoes, it's like that's a big deal for me. But I would consider switching to the New Balance 480s. Those are good looking shoes. I gave my wife a pair for Christmas, not the skate ones, but the not skate ones. Those are such sick shoes. I might have to try those. But other than that, dude, I skate dunks. I've got a few pairs that are pretty beat, but I make them work. And I skate my dunks. I skate twin tails always. Right now I'm on the Mario McCoy VX board. Really enjoyed it. And I got a new one for Christmas, so I'm going to set that up. Probably stick with that for a while. Mop grip. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my setup, and I don't really want to be changing that up. I flick down and not through the board. So weird. Yeah, with heel flips or kick flips, Dylan? Shout out to some of you people that I'm on a first name basis with. I love that I am D4, I just know it's Dylan. That'd be embarrassing if it wasn't, but anyways, yeah, Dylan. J Skate Day, very comfortable shoes, and they skate like dunks with a little more thickness. I recommend those New Balance 480s. Yeah, I can deal with thickness, dude. And we're just in the chat with Dylan and Jay and Colton, you know what I'm saying? Just some OGs out here. Kick flips. New Balance Tiago 1010s all day. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like those might be a little too dad shoey for me. But I wanted to try them, but like I said, I don't like changing things. I have the 808s. Tried them for a little bit. Went back to dunks. The 1010s are pretty beast too. I just can't wear them loose. Yeah, I feel like they fit Tiago's vibe really well. I just don't know if I could pull them off or if I'd feel weird. But yeah, they're like if Tiago was a shoe, you know? Like they really, I feel like, have his flavor in them, which is sick. It's cool. All right, guys. Well, I know there's only 7 of you here, but I guess on behalf of all of my fans, I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for supporting me and believing in me and watching the videos and, you know, uh, caring enough to show up to this live, dude. So hopefully we can get things figured out in 2024 and really get the channel popping and try and provide some content for you guys that is different than what's out there and I don't know, make some kind of positive impact on your lives. So I guess if you're here, maybe you've been benefited somehow by my content, so I'm glad. Um, but yeah, I just want to say thank you, and yeah, hopefully this YouTube thing can work, and I can feel like there's purpose and meaning to it. And if not, it's been a pleasure. It's been fun. So, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Colton J. Dillon. All you people in the chat. Sergio, Tomasini, JP, Team Average, Shredstick, bunch more of you. Solar Dare. Shout out to you guys. I'll catch you next time.